Today, I'll perform an interesting experiment which allows my charging brick to act like a stylus even when I'm wearing gloves. And yeah, no power is involved. It shouldn't work, right? Let me show you. Here are the things that are needed for the experiment: a phone, a charger, and a wire. But before that, let me try using the charging brick as it is as a stylus. As you guys can see, it doesn't work. Let me try connecting it to the phone now. And yeah, as you guys can see, it works when it is connected to the phone. Let me try the same experiment but with gloves on. As you guys can see, I'm wearing gloves, and let me disconnect it first, and let's try using it again. As you can see, as before, it's not working. Let me try connecting it over here. And now since it's connected, yeah, as you guys can see, it works. This shows us two things. First of all, we do not pose an influence on this experiment. As you guys can see, this glove is an insulator. It blocks my electrical fields. Second thing is, it does not involve power. We did not plug this brick to the wall any time during this experiment. Our phones use capacitive touchscreens, which have a grid of electrodes under the glass. Now, these electrodes have their own electrical fields. So, when something conductive like our finger touches the screen, we disturb the electrical field of these electrodes, which the phone registers as a touch. Now, when we wear woolen gloves, which are made out of wool, which is an insulator, and it blocks our electrical field, which prevents us from disturbing the electrical field which is in the phone. Hence, the phone does not register a touch. Our phones have something called GND, which is basically its electrical reference or 0 point. Now, we are connected to our surroundings. That means we have some electrical potential, and when we touch the screen, we disturb the electrical field in its electrodes, which the phone registers as a touch. In order for us to disturb the electrical field of the electrodes properly, we need to be at a compatible electrical reference to that of the phone's GND. Now, this basically means our electrical potential should be close to the phone's GND in order for it to register a touch. Something important happens when I connect the phone to the brick. Basically, the phone's GND gets connected to the brick's internal circuitry, not through current, just a tiny capacitive connection. So, the brick is at a electrically compatible reference to that of the GND. As we can see, the two ends of the brick are made out of conductors. This allows the brick to disturb the electrical field of the electrodes present at the screen of the phone. And since the brick is at an electrically compatible reference, it can disturb the electrical field properly. And the phone registers it as a touch. So, it's all about the phone and the brick, not me. I do not influence the electrical field of the brick nor of the phone. Now, here's the final explanation. The phone's capacitive touchscreens just need us to disturb the electrical field at a compatible electrical reference. Normally, our fingers can do that. Now, when I connect the brick to the phone's internal GND gets connected to that of the brick. This allows the brick to be at an electrically compatible reference to that of the GND, and the two conductors at the end disturb the electrical field properly as the phone expects, and the phone registers it as a touch.